I love you, Colonel Sanders. What's going on, everyone? This is Tanner. I'm gonna try to date Colonel Sanders over here. It's just a finger licking good dating simulator. What is my name? My name is Tanner. Wow, what a typing sound. Oh my god. Biscuits and chicken and all that good stuff. I haven't had KFC in a long time. You sleep modestly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever, or you could wake up. Now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Smash that clock up and at 'em. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by and you find your imagination getting away from you. It's finally here, your first day of culinary school. So many dishes to prepare, so many students to meet. Your mind is swimming with possibilities when you realize you're running late. You grab a Really? Biscuit is my first choice, huh? Burst out the door in a hurry. Delicious. Just what you needed to wake up those taste buds. Yikes, you're in such a hurry. In fact, you forgot to put on any deodorant before running out the door. You're sweating buckets as you rush to arrive on time. Uh-oh. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. Oh, hello. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it.
Good morning, Tanner. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives?
Well, actually, I'm,
Because I sure am. Excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous.
What's the...
It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but... Well, then I ate it. I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail?
Classic Miriam. Raised by Master Chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Well, ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person that I know. You're gonna do great.
Well, with University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid being left behind and never catch up.
3-day only semesters? My god. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Me on a Friday night. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? Pep talk. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read?
The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've always been trying to forget.
I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet, and she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower? And the other card featuring the handsome fellow in a red suit?
I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own.
And I'm sure you will soon. In no time we'll be graduating. You will be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time. As you talk Miriam up, you can see her nerves begin to ease.
You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Can you believe I cut them myself?
You can definitely believe it. I cannot believe it. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom-engraved measuring spoons out of your hands onto the ground.
Hey!
It's Ashley. Ashley. your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. Hello, Ashley.
Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. You leave Tanner's shins alone. They are perfectly normal shins.
Ugh, you can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact it's actually Ashley, but she had to add the extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone.
If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us.
We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friends. Van the Man has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes.
Van?
Ugh. You ring. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. I cannot believe the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students.
I know, right? You think they'd just hand us our diplomas now.
Or maybe they'd hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's no time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam.
Psh, see you later, losers.
As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Oh! Pop.
Oopsie. I think it's broken.
You reach for it and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick.
I love you.
I think you mean thank you?
My name is Pop. I'm named after my Pop. He's old.
Okay, that makes sense. Could someone like this also be a chef or be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's just reading it upside down. Hi, Pop. I'm Tanner. So, are you going to make me hold this door all day?
No.
And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you.
Is it just me, or is he kind of cute?
I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes its place at the podium at the front of the class. Adorable.
Oh, Sprinkles!
Now, quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class?
You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL.
Please, call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, the wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom.
I'm chilly. Someone close the window.
And then, he walks in. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still.
It's him, it's...
If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before you can finish the sentence. Please, call me the Colonel. The Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong.
And this over here must be the sweaty sweats a lot.
Maybe we should open that window back up. What? Maybe we should open that window back up before a faucet pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely.
Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that.
You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class, and what is with all your really weird insults?
Besides, when Tanner sweats, it's not gross. It's beautiful. Look at that shimmer.
I mean, I am a big man. I do sweat a lot. I'm sweating just trying to play this game. That's how out of shape I am. It's a good thing you didn't forget about that deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood, there might even be really adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. A battle royale! Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. Damn it, Bethesda Launcher! Get out of here! God! I really miss... Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? What is that stance? Don't you recognize me? It's my 3rd year in this school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students, that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Bzzzt. The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks in the classroom, as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose in the air and takes a deep sniff. Oh! Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? Beef... Oh, God. I kind of want to give him a beef treat, but I also want to give him a rubber ball. Beef treat. You reach beneath your apron and return with a small bit of beef jerky in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes go wide as he locks into it. Beef? Are you trying to give me a heart attack? I would never eat that. You clearly do not belong here. Please remove your apron, and then remove yourself from this class and this school! Well, try again. That sucked. I bet it's the rubber ball. It's... Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna have to skip through all this. Okay, we're gonna try the rubber ball this time. I feel like that's a good thing. You toss the ball, and he bounds after it, grabbing it in his mouth and swinging it from side to side before dropping it. The thrill passes quickly. It's not clear if that endeared you to him or not. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds opened to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain.
Hey, Tanner, there's still a seat here.
It seems that no one has claimed this seat next to me, if you're interested. Oh, we're gonna go sit by Colonel Sanders. He brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thanks for offering me the seat. I only have 2 rules. Do all you can, and do it the best you can. It's the only way you ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. That's a definite... This man is built like a JoJo. Like, I'm just gonna say that right now. That's so inspiring. A little off the topic, if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. Yay, a quiz about me. This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If train A is traveling from point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely. Looking at you, Pop. That's right. Forest is to tree as chicken is to a slam dunk. Feather? That's right. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A spork? That's right. What food is best for a broken heart? Anything as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. Camel meat or a pancake that looks like a silly face. That's right. Is Sprinkles a good boy? No. He's a talking dog that teaches at culinary school. He's the best boy, or yes. Well, he's the best boy. Your total score is 5 out of 5! Alright! Wow, be honest, did you cheat? You look up and see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tell your score. He's impressed. I know we just met, but I have to confess. I think you have a beautiful brain. Hot diggity, Tanner. You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. May I have your attention, students? I have another important announcement to make. Time for lunch! Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts? Is it wafts or waves? I've heard it pronounced both ways. Through the room that tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters.
You smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just want to apologize for my tardiness. You see, Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But Shh. Lunch. She said, shh. In honor of the new semester, I've prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch.
That must be the smell I smelled.
Indeed, that smell, the smelly smell that smells smelly. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmers in the light. Piled higher, huge piece of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes down as fast as they can. Well, that's all I'll say about that. What, you think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw! Nah, my dude. Nah. Why does that guy talk like me? I'm just, drafting a last will and testament in case, one of those ingredients is, poison. Got him! He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing from his sick burn. You're waiting to see what zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was, writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame. With cooking skills like this, she wants him all to herself. Oh, please. Well, Van the Man, if you don't want any. I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration, act unimpressed. Oh, is that what that look is? Easy now, there is enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of his bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Along with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try to identify your flavor. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders. Swim towards the light. Savor the moment. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful. Pure. Heavenly. What a guy. Along with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man, for a flavor, are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I was wondering if I could talk to you for a second? Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? Ho ho ho. How bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep that secret. In fact, I've got some of my own I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up easy, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? You've got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers, "It's just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use blank. It's something my great-grandmother taught me." Blank? Wow, you'd never have guessed from that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone's still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. "Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. Sounds like you have big plans." "I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that." Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show him your personality to him. Nag him to show you're sharing, on with a big idea. Be modest but thoughtful. "Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food." Now you got his attention. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect. "I appreciate the compliment, Tanner. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon." You step inside the massive cooking arena, where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need.
Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it?
You're not going to blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. "Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we will be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off." Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. "Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two? That is, me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner?" "Well, sure, Tanner. I'll prepare our station." Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing alone. Two different students quickly take notice. "Hello, new partner." Beep, boop, bzz, bzz.
Oh my, two potential partners. I'm sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose.
Looks like you'll have to pick four. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to be? Pop, for sure. Sorry, Clank, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Pop today. Oh. Pop gives a big smile as he steps onto the same station as Miriam. "I am a chef." He holds up a banana and, without peeling it, proudly eats the entire thing. It's disconcerting, but Miriam is too kind to act grossed out.
"I love your enthusiasm, Pop."
She looks at you like, really, this kid? But it's too late to change your choice now. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two, for today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic God damn it, if I could read, that'd be great. Pick a basic dish and divide it up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes two flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy, you don't even need to cook it. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' minds, or grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. Oh my goodness. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes and gravy? I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect procedure is a passion of mine. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business, and you better keep your fingers off my man. Did someone call for me? Whoa, what's with the rock music? No, geez, Van. While I'm over here crushing Tanner's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Man, I'm getting into this music now. Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looks like Tanner was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you'll be able to get up to my level. Ha! Doubt it.
Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubts.
Oh God, I'm saying that in the wrong voice. About Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel, deep down, that we cast a complementary shadows? We fit together, like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to the Colonel. I'm here to learn to express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me, isn't that right? A businessman respects all fair agreements, from contracts to handshakes. I took on Tanner as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it. Based on your team's behavior, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Tanner's natural talent, or their loyalty. Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down to see your station and realize that in the tension of your moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture, with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork. And in that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Van, do something. Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Well, hold on right there, Tanner. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Can I has potato face? Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his... This is all JoJo's pose, man. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. Why is it on an axe? In just a few minutes, I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty, braised tentacle from octopus in my silky saltwater sauce, plated on a battle axe forged by my supreme chef ancestors. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will all look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose right. I think the octopus was rushed. It may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late, it has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. It killed him! Oh my god! No! Everyone step back! Don't take another bite! When you look at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurred into Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for a moment and then is almost immediately back to his obvious self. Whoopsie. Tastes like poison. The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, the soul gravity. Oh. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. I'm not sure the professors here are making enough money. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all of his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? Like for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. Hey guys, it's Tanner. I had to cut this episode in half because it went a little longer than I thought it would. But here's some clips from the next episode that I'm going to put out. So hope you enjoyed this video, and then we will definitely see you in the next one. Whoa! The Spork Monster! It's here to fight a hero! Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here! Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens! Pot pie power pinch! You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horseful beaut you have there! What a horseful beaut you have there! Dang it, that's what I just said. That's wrong! I'm begging you to get it together. Get it? I'm a dog. It's never the wrong time for some dog jokes. I'm not sure you know what a good meal... If it ain't you! I can't read properly. I'm done.